Station 4 on the Via Dolorosa in Jerusalem. There is a tradition, rather than in the biblical account, that Jesus meets his mother. Today we think about Jesus and his relationship with Mary. Reading from Luke 2, verse 41 to 52. Every year, Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the festival of the Passover. When he was 12 years old, they went up to the festival according to the custom. After the festival was over, while his parents were returning home, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem, but they were unaware of it. Thinking he was in their company, they travelled on for a day. Then they began looking for him among their relatives and friends. When they did not find him, they went back to Jerusalem to look for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple courts, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. Everyone who heard him was amazed at his understanding and his answers. When his parents saw him, they were astonished. His mother said to him, "Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you." "Why were you searching for me?" he asked. "Didn't you know I had to be in my father's house?" But they did not understand what he was saying to them. Then he went down to Nazareth with them and was obedient to them. But his mother treasured all these things in her heart. And Jesus grew in wisdom and stature and in favour with God and man. We know so little of the story of Jesus' childhood, but in this description of an exchange between Jesus and his mother, there is the mark of reality and deep humanity. Relief to have found the missing son, and the anger that hides behind anxiety. I well remember a similar incident in St. Paul's Cathedral with my own son, missing for about half an hour. And Jesus shows all the signs of being a rather cocky 12-year-old. I love the phrase, his mother treasured all these things in her heart. She has seen, understood, and experienced the blessing of God, the promise of God, and the fear of God. But now she faces the terror of Jesus' death, which still she may not understand. She had been warned by Simeon right back when they had a blessing and thanksgiving for Jesus. She was warned she was not in for an easy ride and her heart would be broken. But what mother can comprehend that until it happens? Recently, I heard of a mother who was terrified for her own life with a new diagnosis of cancer, but whose care for her children still came first when seeing their agony. That's what good mothers do, lay down their needs for their child. In Mary, we see the wonderful love of a human mother, reflecting the perfect love of the Heavenly Father and motherly God, longing for the good of all his children, you and me.